summarize something in the human history again. This is very important. This is really showing God dispensation and also perfecting our human purpose. You know, Bible, when you see just like an allegorical story, but the inner meaning is very, very truthful. So yesterday I told you, what is the human history? Human history is just restoration of the Garden of the Eden. So Garden of the Eden, human, ideal man of the Adam and Eve, why he fall of man? Because of he ate the conscience. That is the unconscious person, mean a dead man. So unconscious man, you know, his conscience dead. So almost his conscience dead. That means he's unconscious man. He's bad guy. Therefore, human history is the restoration, resurrection of the conscience. So from death to the life, then academic teaching, restoration of the conscience. This is academic, thing. So after we restore the conscience, that means resurrect from the death to the life. Then everything will go back to Garden of Eden. Why? We restore from our conscience, dead conscience, to living conscience, alive conscience. Then everything turn to evil to good. First, religion, conscientious religion, then become true religion. Conscientious politics become good politics. Conscience philosophy or all kind of academic human knowledge become good thing. So everything turn from evil to good, that become that by the resurrection of the conscience. Then this religious talking, so dead man, dead Adam to the living, aliving Adam. Academic teaching, restoration of the original conscience. This is the only thing. If you restore the conscience, I told you, everything will become good. So in this world we said, true religion, the true love, the true. What that means, that the conscientious. Then everything turned into the good, everything turned into good. Then conscientious man, he behaved that become beautiful man. Why? That the truthful man, conscious man is the true way of life. That is the truth. You can be. Good morning. You behave truthfully. If you behave consciously, automatically beautiful man. However, you are conscious man, you are truthful man. If you don't behave, just hypocrisy. Knowing truth is not the beautiful. So you behave truthfully, then this automatically produce the beauty. Like a flower, biological truth is growing, then produce the beautiful flower and beautiful fruits. Therefore, restoration of love and beauty, restoration of the truth, which is conscientious way of life. So what means the truth is true conscientious way of life with universal knowledge. Therefore, final purpose of the Garden of Eden, of the human happiness, heavenly kingdom, full of the beauty and love. This is based on the truth, which means the way of life that comes from conscientious way of life. So today the moral, ethics, law all come from based on the conscience. So in the past, many saints, the great philosophers, those people, they discovered truth. They speak the truth, which is the way of life, come from conscience. Therefore, what is the human history? Human history is the resurrection of the conscience, which is the fruit of good and evil in the beginning of the human history, the Garden of Eden. Therefore, if we restore the conscience, then with restoration of the truth and good and everything go back. Then truth. If you restore the truth, then behave automatically. Beautiful society. Beautiful society, everybody automatically, naturally loving. So heavenly kingdom is the kingdom of naturally loving each other based on the beauty, beautiful behavior. This beautiful behavior begins with acknowledging the truth, which is the way of life. That means original, innate, pure, conscientious way of life. That's why. So human history is not in a setting condition. This is religious, just talking. They're his own idea. But this is academically, universally, philosophically, that restoration of the dead conscience. Evil guy, that dead conscious man, then resurrect by the saint or the teacher or the religious man or the philosopher, by their teaching of the way of life, resurrecting. Perfectly resurrecting day is the day of the salvation. Then we can restore the beauty and love. Then this is the heavenly kingdom. So at the same time, that brings the peace but one thing we needed. In the heavenly kingdom, it's not that the peace and beauty and love. At the same time, prosperity. Or the culture and the civilization. So the abundance of the material or convenient to society. This is not coming from the conscience. Where this come from? This comes from the human rationality, knowledge, intellectual, also this ability. Therefore, one way, human history is resurrection of the conscience, which die in the beginning of the human history. At the same time, enlightenment of the human brains, human intellectual rationality. That's why today, we really enlightened, educated human brains. That's why civilization culture is really developed. But unfortunately, today the past saint to the teacher, those people, their spiritual teaching is not enough. That is a reduction of the conscience, so slow.
I see.
You understand what I mean? Therefore, the restoration of the heavenly kingdom, Garden of Eden, that is the resurrection of the dead conscience. At the same time, we get enlightenment of the human brains, intellectual. Then intellectual beauty and the conscious beauty, this automatically bring love of human society. This is a basic, simple principle of the restoration of heavenly kingdom. One more thing you needed, you have to be healthy. Therefore, this health comes from enlightenment of the human fresh instinct, animalistic instinct. By that, today, the medical really developed it. So, we really developed it, fresh instinct and rational instinct, but we did not really develop it, conscientious instinct. Why? This field is very dedicated. Human is follow man. That is very difficult to know oneself. That's why it took time until today. But anyway, we restored the lots. There is humanism coming today. By the humanism, we restore the good society. But one thing, not just humanism, divine humanism. So Godism and the humanism together, then it's the perfect ideology for New Age. That we're teaching here.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the last summarizing human history. It's
Okay.
very clear. There is no any allegorical story or anything like that. Human happiness is not any coming, any ceremony or blessing. Human happiness come on. Good health, also peace and prosperity, and your capability. See, now is the time, we liberate from the irrational, unreasonable teaching to the which is reasonable and not only reasonable, instructive, build good character, constructive, we enlighten society, culture, civilization. Then full of the beauty and love. This is the heavenly kingdom, not just condition. Condition that is deceiving. Nothing to do. For wedding ceremony you have, they blessing you. Why we need our wedding ceremony? If it is a true thing, publicly recognized. Can I say that however you're loving each other, just living together, nobody recognizes that illegally. However loving, but you have a wedding ceremony, parent and your neighbor, everybody, friend, recognize you, public recognize you, this become official. That's why we need wedding. So the wedding, they bless the name of the God, that is just that kind of the ceremony, but nothing to do. Unless you have a good character, good ability, you are virtual, thing, nothing you can bring the happiness. Without a good character, you never have a peaceful life. Without your ability, you never have a good life. Therefore, there is no any mysterious thing in the human history. So people, they don't believe it, mysterious things, unreasonable things. Therefore, religion, they use God's name, spirit, by that they justified. God is the principle. God is the truthful, nothing mysterious. So to religion come, liberate from the mystery, illogical, and everything disclosed truthfully. This is the thing. Well, anyway, today I have to go next chapter. By the same token, who will be Messiah? Messiah is not got the revelation from heaven or somebody say this, somebody say that. Messiah is recognized by publicly. That is why Bible said, end of the world, he will be sealed on earth. That means publicly recognized. You know that the publicly recognized, only speaking heavenly kingdom, nobody believe it. You have to actually, accomplish heavenly kingdom on earth. Man who is not only speaking heavenly kingdom, man who actualized the heavenly kingdom, established heavenly kingdom on earth. Based on the fact, reality, people recognize you, they publicly recognize you, then they become like a way of the in today's democracy by the election, that means is publicly recognized. That's why today age of the democracy, day of the fair election. By that, based on your merit, based on your records, based on your character, based on your ability, not by just your saying. Don't use God's name or special. By reality is reality, nothing but. All right. Today I want to speak about chapter of the value. This is very important. You know, I told you, overcoming crime, sin of the crime. It's very difficult, you know, but I told you yesterday, it's not difficult at all. Once you know, no one can conscious behavior. Then all kind of behavior, unlawful, unethical, and moral things come from when you are against your conscience. Therefore, you live conscientiously, then everything finished. Why today the people, they, cannot live conscientiously? Because of one reason, that they are self-justified by their own reason. That's why they kill the conscience. The other reason, or even we know that live conscientiously, but our conscientious power, willpower is not strong enough. So we should, if we live conscientiously, everything finished, then people, when you self-justify the reason, then conscience, it doesn't really function well. For instance, little boy and girl, day to day illegally love, illegal sex are coming. Why not? Animal doing, they self-justify. Well, see, animal, all the people, this is a human instinct. Yes, this is a human instinct. But we live human instinctively, then human like an animal. But no, human live conscious instinct, religious instinct. Therefore, we live like an animal. That is wrong way of life. We live human like a human. That means conscientiously, that lawfully, ethically, morally, with sex, love. This is the thing. But they self-justified. They kill the conscience. They lose. At the same time, even they know they had the bad custom, bad nature, then they don't have a strong conscience willpower, then they can't exercise. Therefore, if we want, no liberate from sin and crime, we live conscientiously. In order to live conscientiously, first of all, we're never self-justified. Just justified by your universal teaching, the principle or the truth, not your self-justification or your selfish wisdom or selfish excuse. Then next, how you can elevate your conscience power. Is coming today. You can expect.
We've been waiting.
And then we have a free from. Then one more thing. How much you free from the old crime, the sin. One more trouble will happen. That means good men, they are fighting each other. Religious people, they don't think they're evil guy. Also today, the communist and the capitalism, the collectivism, all those ideas, philosophy, by ideological conflict, they never think I'm a bad guy. Therefore, trouble is not only bad guy, also some good guy who has adopted, believed, long belief, which comes from or ideological conflict that comes from based on their value of the philosophy. Therefore, unless we find the common value of the human life, of the universe, we never liberate from the conflict of the ideology, which means is conflict of the way of the valuable human life. Yeah. So today, like even Christian, they fighting because of the different denomination. They heretic. They're not the bad guy or the Hebrew guy, but they even different value of the Bible they have, different thought they have. They're really fighting each other. Therefore, we have to find common value and the common purpose of the human way of life. So common value, this is very important. Different value, this is, bring the conflict with ideology, that is to get serious. Also conflict the religion. So, trouble is not only bad guy, also trouble with conflict with the ideology or the value, this is good guy too. Therefore, like a bad guy is sin and crime, you can stop. Why? You can teach them it is wrong, then you say I'm wrong, I'm bad. Okay, I understand, But the conflict or the value, this is no way to stop. Because they have strong conviction and strong belief they have. Therefore, only you can stop by what is the true value is. Liberal Moon knew this. That is why our scientific meeting, many years, 40 years, he been spent so much money, brought all scientists from the whole world. They had a scientific meeting. What he's searching for what is absolute value. Nobody knows what is absolute value. Even this 20th century really developed the philosophy of the religion, really advanced. Yet they never find what is common value and absolute value. Somebody has to fight, otherwise no way to stop conflict ideology. Sometimes more serious than crime. We had war, but the religious war is more serious. 30 million people killed during religious reformation.
30 million?
Yeah. 30 years religious reformation in Europe. 30 million people killed. Even today, we have a serious, no way to stop the religious war, those things. Because I believe the God, Allah, Jehovah, God, I'm doing right. They don't have an absolute universal value. This is the reason. Therefore, I have to find what is the universal value so we can stop it. Okay. Actually, in this world, everything in this world without the value cannot exist. Everything has, even our piece of paper or the piece of the wood, even one mass of the stone, everything they have a value. Piece of paper you can write it. Piece of the wood you can make a fuel. Piece of the stone maybe mix the concrete to build the house. But no matter what, if you think in this world, well, I can't find any value. That means your brain is not really developed yet. So if you really deeply analyze, you study, then there is some kind of value. So in this universe has all they have a value. That's the value I call natural value. Without natural, nothing exists. But how much value has in this universe? Unless you use your brain, your intellectual mind you have, there is no useful value. For instance, in Africa, in America, abundant of the useful value, which varied value in this. If you are not intellectual enough, you are not smart enough, you have no brain, just varied value. Then later, European, American, they come to the America. Wow, there is lots of useful value by your brains, intellectual mind. So however God made it in a varied value, natural value there, without the brains, without your intellectual mind, there is no useful value. Like Africa, the diamond or the oil or everything they have. The African people, without enlightenment of their brains, there is no useful value. Therefore, all varied value, which is natural value, given by the God, without man, the brain, no useful value. So, in this world, the value begins with natural value, which is given by God. Then we discovered, and we analyzed, we discovered, then this becomes useful value. Then how much useful value, good value or the evil value, not God, man. Man, you use this consciously, we used, then it's a good value. So unconsciously used, then destructive value, the evil value. The good value, the evil value depends on the human conscience. Useful value or useless value, that depends on the human brain. So there is three kinds of value. One, natural value, which is created by God. But useful value is by second self of the God's brain used it, then discovered, intellectually you can discover the useful value. Then by your human conscience, this is the divine character, by that you can use the usefully, then becoming good value. Therefore, man, we have to enlighten our brains, so naturally become all useful value. Also, we can resurrect our conscience. Then, whole useful value become good value. So I can give an example. Here is our iron, the buried iron. If you don't use, you have no brain, just buried mineral. But if you use your brain, then this become iron. Very useful one. If you are ignorant, it's nothing. But by your brain, by your intellectual, useful or no use, useless, depends on your intellectual. Then this iron, consciously used in the whole machine, everything civilized machine, and very useful. Also, even piece of iron, you use maybe knife, so the cooking thing is good. But you are not conscientious. Then those car become tank to get. So airplane, they're not carrying the people to go to drop the bomb. Atomic bomb. That's why in this world, useful value or good value, the evil value, not God Himself, by yourself. For instance, in Orient, even Christian in the Orient, oh, you are Christian, you should not drink the wine. Wine is no good. Oh, wine itself only element of the water and alcohol, that's all, nothing. But bad guy drink, then by the drunk man make the trouble. That's why, you should not drink the wine. But wine itself is the only wine. Good guy eats, feeling good, talking, relaxing, nice. Bad guy, they arguing, fighting, like that depends on that who you are, who is this, not wine itself. Wine itself is the only wine. So therefore, now we have to have the concept, break from not God doing everything, human, everything responsibility by yourself, the human, not God itself. God originally gave us all useful things, valuable things on earth. But if you do or you are foolish, you are ignorant person, nobody will just like Africa, like India, American India, they use how to play. So even you discover you are not conscientious, you use all everything in a destructive way. So we have to have every responsibility for the human itself, not for God. Then in this world, there is three kinds of the thing, natural value, truthful value, also by the man, the intellectual, useful value, by the human conscience, good value. This is the basic spiritual value. Then in this world, we have so many kind of the valuable things on this earth. Then how you can define the value of the whole universe? Then actually, man is the second self of the God. That is why man is the standard of the measurement of the value. So everything, resemble to the human-like. Like, monkey, the more human-like than. Also external resemble like more human-like. So their lifestyle or their spirit, the character, more like human-like, is more valuable. So highest value, like God, is man itself. Why God created man in His image? That is why ideal man, that is the measurement of the universal value. Why measurement of the universal value? In this universe has all kinds of value. Space, empty space, it seems to be nothing. But empty space, there is truthful empty space. Why? Everything in the universe rotates for the revolution, centering star. That's why there is a physical, truth there. That is why empty space seems to, truthful, value is there. The mineral kingdom, also water and the air and the light, also truthful, also useful. Why? The water and the air, the light, all they have a physical law, the truth. That's why truthful, also useful too. Therefore, they have a truthful, useful value. Then, when you become mineral kingdom, then very truthful. The mineral is the physical and chemical law, by the law, by the truth, that the truthful value, also useful value. Also not only then gold, higher mineral than gold, diamond, also they have a beautiful value. Then you come plant kingdom, the truth value, biological truthful value, at the same time useful. Some are beautiful flower, some are food, something like useful value. At the same time, a beautiful value. But this beautiful value is warm than the mineral. This feeling is the warm beauty they have. Then animal kingdom, then by our their truthful animal instinct, but the truthful value. Also, every animal has a cow or horse, all things the useful value. Also, they have a beauty too. Also, not plus they have emotion. You love things, they will respond, like the emotional value, plus emotional value. Then go the human. Human also truthful, physically, truthful value. Also, human is very useful too. Also, human is beautiful. Also, human is love. Human. Not only that, human has also intellectual. Human has the beauty. Human is different from the animal. That is human truth and beauty, love. But furthermore, people have a human character. That is character. That's why we live moral ethically. We can live very high standard of living. That means by human conscience, human has a good high character, divine character within. Not only that, divine intellectual within us. Therefore, God is not only creating, man also creating, inventing like this, because we have a divine ability within us. Therefore, man is different, highest character, highest intellectual, or the ability. Then one more thing, we have not only that, good character and good ability like a God, we have one more thing, we have a divinity within us, spiritual divinity with us. Therefore, man really, original man really can communicate it, make oneness with God, then you have a feeling of nirvana. This is the original man. So, man is the measurement of the standard of the universal value, like a God. The value is more externally resemble like a man, internally resembles character and lifestyle. That's more valuable existence. That's why monkey is most resemble the lifestyle. That is why it's said. Then man, who is the most valuable man among the mankind that close to God? Then who is that concept that God doesn't work? That is why if you are Christianity, more resemble like a God, close to the like Jesus. His lifestyle, his character, thing like this. So the Buddhist, Buddha-like, you close the Buddha, then this is the more valuable ideal man. Maybe you ask the Muslim, they want to be like a Muhammad. Therefore, so why they think Jesus like a God? Because Trinity, he is like a God, more close to, more like a Jesus. So the Buddhists, they think Buddha like a God, so more close to the Buddha, more look like a Buddha. Therefore, standard of the ideal, the measurement that the man, among the man who is greatest, close like a Jesus or like a Buddha, this is they made their measurement. The definition of the value, the more closely resemble of the human, and the more contribution to the establishment of the ideal of the creation centering on man. So universal measurement, centering God, but the centering God is just a concept. So living man is this entity of the God, the second self of the God. So centering man, establishing ideal world, ideal universe, the more contribute, the more valuable. So actually, in this universe, with cow, or bird, the animal, the plant, everything, those for the man. So the man for the establishing heavenly kingdom. So any universal things, how much they are usefully more contributing for the ideal universe. That means the heavenly kingdom, centering man. This is our measurement of the usefulness of the more value. Next, kind of the value. The universe has three kinds of value, or individual value, the unique value, also kind by kind. So next, common value, general value. Like animal means animal kingdom means animal, but the kind, cat or dog, they're the kind. The unique value, cat or dog individually, they have their little bit own character there. That is a common value of the animal. So kind value of the dog or cat or tiger, lion, also they have unique value. Then higher value, then in the plant kingdom, they have a plant kingdom of the general. Also they are kind, but there's no unique value. So a higher existence, higher creature has more dedicated, unique value. Therefore, human, we have a human, the general value of the human. Then we have a kind, or white people, black people, also yellow people, so some kind of. Also, we have a very much unique value. His character, his shape is very unique. Sometimes animal, I can't distinguish which dog is which dog. Horse is like horse. But men very clearly, they have so higher value of the existence. So internally, externally, they have a more typical, unique value they have. Also kind value too. Then the next, traditional value, the fashional value. This is very difficult. When you see the picture, like painting, or sometimes scripture, today modern painting, modern scripture is very difficult to judge it. Today you see something abstract picture. Do you think? Sometimes some people, they pay the $1 million for the abstract picture. Then people stand. I don't know whether they really understand or not. It's an interesting thing. Today, the modern picture, those people, they exhibition. Then after they finish the exhibition, they have to give the prize. First prize, second prize, third prize, Then they have no way to decide which is which. But they got to decide. Then finally they decided he is first, highest, then he's second, third. There are many other people, many those painters, they really against why he is first, why he's second, why I'm not. They have no way to say. Today really mixed up. But there is eternal standard of the definition of the beauty. That means is beautiful reflection, emotional reflection, aesthetic emotional feeling come from beautiful picture, the beautiful sculpture. That's why when we see the beauty of the Venus in a Greek age, Roman age, Middle what age, even today, everybody they realize, that the beautiful curve line, straight line, reflection, emotional reflection give you beauty. That there is a definition. Today they do not know what is the beauty of the definition. Then they really confused. Therefore, today, traditional, value always they emphasize old value. The fashionable value is the new value. Of course, new value has some kind of value too. Also, Old Testament, all traditional value has some kind of value too. But important thing you have to know, not just blind, not just because you like it. There is a definition. That means true beauty, where it comes from, harmony of the curved line and straight line and the color give you beautiful feeling to you. That's the thing. Therefore, today, like a Venus, beautiful, curved line and beautiful straight line and color, then by that, you can give you a good feeling. Then, here, curved line is subject, straight line is object. That is contrary, woman is more beautiful than man. Man is handsome too, but woman is beautiful. Why? The curved line is so. Man is muscular line is not like a curved line. That's why art and all those things, like today the building, straight building, this is nothing. But many sculptures, curved line have more beauty. That curved line is subjective beauty. Therefore, beauty comes from harmony of subjective curved line and objective beauty, also colorful. This is the thing. So traditional, the fashionable, normal, without the beautiful feeling, and based on the harmony with those three essences, that is no beauty. Rare beauty and creative beauty. Today, like antique, not special, but the rare beauty. So today, human history goes forever long. Most valuable man in the human history, who you know that? Maybe you ask the Christian, the Jesus and the 12 disciples. No, that day is over. Why great man is not, we are speaking, he's Messiah, unless based on his achievement of the heavenly kingdom. Unless he achieved the heavenly kingdom, he never become Messiah. He come to the Messiah, mission of the Messiah. So, Messiah must be actualizing. So, if we are the man, we accomplish heavenly kingdom. We are the most valuable man in the human history. The first member is very 12 disciples, almost nothing at that time, but today become very valuable. They treated like a god. Well, anyway, abstract value and concrete value. So here, is a truthful value. Based on truthful value is the basic value, the beautiful value is higher value. But love is the highest value. However, truthful value, beautiful value, lovely value, without practicing in a good character, that is why purpose of the value, purpose of the truth is not only speaking truth, speaking beauty. This has to be characterized. You know, however you use Christianity, Buddhism, whatever you use, that the purpose of the truth is not to speaking the truth. This is the purpose is to characterize the truth with the entity. Character, not only to characterize the truth, also you live with the truth, the moral ethical life. Not only that, that is to establish society, human kingdom. Therefore, purpose of the learning the truth, speaking the truth, is not for the speaking, not over truth, that to actualize. So how actualize? Personally actualize as a good character. Not the person actualize good character, also good living in a society with others, moral ethical life. Not only living except that in society, everybody make happy, heavenly kingdom. So those value is not actualized in your character, practice in your daily life. Also, you are not established to build the heavenly kingdom. Just speaking value is just abstract value. That is nothing concrete value. Next, false value. This sophisticated, truth. Also, fool's gold, This is false value. You have to be careful. So many, most of the religion come from philosophy, sophisticated value. Also, the religion, fool's gold. I told you, 1,000,000 times blessed your wife and husband, nothing to do it, unless wife and husband have good character, and also ability, and beauty and love. This is to give you the happiness. Just bliss the time. That never happened. God is not mystery. God is the principalistic, truthful. That based on the truth, all kind of phenomena, real phenomena coming, not by the ceremony or the formula or things like this. Therefore, then next, the value of good and evil. Already I explained, but I have to tell you how much value we have, abundant value we have. I give the example like America, Indian. They are not smart enough. No value. That is why, but ignorant value is useless. No value. Then next, how much value you have? Disorder of the value just become evil. Material value and spiritual value. Also subject value and object value. Those this is reversed. Material value is very valuable. Without material we can't exist. But however, without a good spirit, material misused. Therefore, spiritual value has to be subject. Then next becomes material value is object. You bring material value as subject. Then how much you subject, you don't have a good spirit. How much material you have is corruption or contradiction is coming. Therefore, you have a right order of the value. This is very important. Especially I told you, men and women. Man is subject, woman is object. I know American people don't like it. Long time ago, I speak to the American people. Many American women then against me. Then they said that, Papa-san, I believe everything what you said. except one thing.
Right.
That means woman is man is subject, woman is object.
Yeah, right.
Then
It's a hard one.
I can explain it.
Mhm.
You know, this today you really mixed up people. You think so, especially today, the age of the woman. You know, but actually, purpose of God creation, original studies, man is subject, woman is object. That's why we see the man like the man big, you know, woman a little smaller. I think I must cut that. So well, maybe I can speak to later, you know. But the original man is subject or woman is object. Why? You can see the nature. When I was a little childhood, when the growing stages, you know, boys like wrestling, sporting, something like that. Girls, they play with the doll, right? You know. That's the nature. The woman is the domestic inside. The man is external to go outside. So the man is the nature to protect the woman. So woman is something lion, you know, brave and strong thing. That woman, that's the original nature. But today lost original nature. They really mixed up with the human society. But anyway, disorder of value. This is how much value of all today. All trouble coming disorder of the value. This is so next misusing value. You are not using consciously all value. Unconsciously you. That is why a lot of things destructive becoming. For instance, love is so precious. Misuse love is so tragedy. Don't you think so? So also religion is so precious. Misuse religion, exploit everything. You know. That is why it is misuse the value. This is the three thing we have to be very careful. Here, what order of the value? This is very important. Here I diagram very clearly. We have material value and spiritual value. So spiritual here you can understand. Spiritual value is very higher value. The more higher value. Material value is not the higher value, but material value is indispensable value. This you got to understand. This is a very delicate thing. So, so all value begin with material value. So human spiritual value, the good character, based on the physical value of flesh and material. Material value and your physical value, this is indispensable. How much you have the faith in God, love, beauty, truth, ability, good character, you don't have a faith. You don't have a health. Good for nothing. How much you loving each other, you are cancer, you die pretty soon, it's nothing. So health and material, also you have to have a certain economical basis. Without food, without clothing, without shelter, you can't survive. No matter what, we has to be live, survive first. In order to survive, you need healthy, maintaining health, and also you need material needed. This is indispensable. So often the spiritual man, spiritual leader, the material is no good. Some time ago, material, that is the satanic thing. Satanic thinking, that's satanic thing, Don't think material. with extremely spiritual center. But without material, you can't exist. Before you valuable meaning you live, you have to exist yourself. Existing with the health and the material needed. This material needed, this is indispensable. Therefore, Jesus himself give us daily bread. Heavenly kingdom will come on earth and give us daily bread. This heavenly kingdom begin with health and material needed. So what health and material need this is to exist. But existing human is not just existing more meaningfully, valuably. That is what we need, spiritual value, which is good character. Good character value has been necessary. That's why we have to live consciously, morally, ethically. However, we live the morally, ethically, by this truthfully, we live the peacefully, but we have to have a prosperity. Live well, convenience life, that comes from the ability. So, ability of the character, conscious way of life, or rational way of life, this is a truthful way of life. Then how much we live the truthfully, we are peacefully, also abundantly, we can culture spiritual life. We are emotional existence, that's why we have to live beautifully. Art, or those beautiful life. So we're planting beautiful flowers, we want to live the beautifully. Why? This is, we're emotional. So that not only truthful life, also we have emotional to live beautifully. Not only beautifully, we have to live love. Love to the wife and the husband, parent and the children and the friends and all social neighbors. Yes. Then finally we live divinity, facing God. Usually you don't realize, sometimes you have a spiritual experience or sometimes you, in the prayer, you deep prayer, in the feeling of the Holy Spirit, the Nirvana, things like this. Sometimes you are alive like, floating like, I don't know, I heard that you take the opium, you feel like floating and feeling. Then just like feeling the Holy Spirit. That once or twice go into that kind of experience, Human is nothing without marijuana, without opium. So actually, without marijuana, by spiritual life, by prayer, we can have that kind of feeling. Without harming your character, your body. This thing. So, we have a value that is material value and spiritual value. Spiritual value begin with truthful value. That means character value and ability. The emotional value, the beauty and love. Then spiritual value, the religious value, was the facing God and in the divinity. This is the perfect value of